So I tried to build a card tower. Here's how that went. So basically, I've always wanted to learn how to build a card tower, and recently I was watching on the Wire YouTube channel, and they released a video, and so I thought it'd be fun to try. The video taught about how to properly stack a card tower. So I'm gonna give it a try. But first, yes, I actually did make those noises. I'm not proud. So the video was taught by the world's best card tower builder, and he pretty much explained his methods and how he built his towers. One of the things he talks about is that he advises against using the traditional pyramid method because it just, well, it can be done, it's just not, it won't be easy. And he pretty much talked about the grid method, and if you want to see this video, I'll leave a link down below. The basic idea of the grid method is just to do what I've done, where I create a box, like sort of semicircle, and yes, I am using 2 cards, but that's just to help reinforce it, because this is my first time, okay? Cut me some slack, okay? So ultimately, I ended up realizing that these cards were not gonna do it, because they're very thin, like almost too thin. They're very thin cards, and I realized that for a card tower, you really want something kind of thick and have some sort of stability, I guess. So even though I tried many times again, I ultimately just ended up switching decks and trying to go for something that has a thicker stock. The best kind of decks are probably just the store-bought bicycle decks, and they should be relatively new, but you can still do this with old cards. Now let me tell you something, this method was so much easier. With the pyramid method, I never felt like I could actually go anywhere. But with this one, it felt like I could actually build a tower. But let me tell you something, it took me a while to realize, and I think it's very important for, if you want to attempt the same method, for you to realize too. Just because something is easier does not mean that it's still not challenging. Yeah, like, even though this method was easier than the pyramid method, it still was very challenging because you really need to find like sort of that sweet spot, or like the linchpin, or just like, it's one of those things. Once something's set in place, everything's in place. But I still do warn you to tread with caution, because through this experience, there are definitely points where if I messed even a little bit, everything fell down or everything collapsed. But even though this is a very hard method, I still do encourage you to go for it and try it yourself, because this whole building in card tower was honestly very fun and it was kind of therapeutic. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to fast forward ahead because took me a very long time. Also, yes, that's what I mean by the linchpin. If something messes up, everything messes up. Now, fast forward. So now building this tower took me almost forever. Like seriously, I had to restart so many times, and it was just so difficult to build even the first square. But, like I said, just once you find that sweet spot, everything's gonna be set into place. But let me tell you something very important that you should really focus on. Make sure you have sort of like a wide table, and also that there's nothing on that table. Because something I ran into multiple times is that I didn't have enough space, and I didn't even make a circle. For a card tower, you really need to make a circle for the base and start build up. I mean more of like a rooftop. So, also I think I should say this, and I just want to make myself very clear. I am not professional, nor do I claim to be. But I realized now that I should have built the tower or the base kind of small. This is my first tower. I don't have any experience building a tower, so just adding more pieces was just a big mistake, and I don't know why, but I just kept adding more pieces, making it more complicated, and just like, that's a big mistake, or what I now think is a big mistake, because by adding more pieces, it gives them more of a chance to fall. Because for example, here, just hold on, here, just let me show you that right here. I'm gonna show you that one thing moved, and then everything else fell.
No, what the? What did I even hit?
It was incredibly frustrating because I don't even know what I hit. I don't know what I did wrong. But I wanted to build a tower, so I decided to try again. And like the other tower, it fell again, which after I spent a very long time, it just fell again. But I tried one last time, and I was actually having a good run. And I got pretty far, but it got really big. And for some reason, some of these cards kept falling, even though I didn't do anything. But after a lot of hard work, I was finally able to start putting on the roof, which I was very excited for. But then the worst happened. I don't even know what I did wrong. That, for me, was the final blow. I tried over an hour, and just, as you can tell by my face, I was very frustrated, and I just didn't want to try anymore. However, truth be told, this was honestly very fun and also kind of therapeutic. I don't know why. And if you want me to make a part 2 where I try to go to the next level where I put on the roof and stack more cards on top of that, let me know in the comments below. Remember guys, do what you love what you do. Peace, until next time.